Perhaps one of the other villagers knows aught of Valmira's whereabouts.
No one knows what tomorrow may bring.
Appears this grocery.
You started off on a proper journey. I only wish I had more to... You always...
What can one... How fair. Kina feels for you. I thought her holed up in her room, poring over one poem or another. But at last look, I found her gone. She most like stumbled on some remedy for your condition and set out in search of it. The last never was one to sit idle. I only pray danger pass.
You humans certainly do make a lot of...
Valmiro, forgive me, sir. I've yet to meet all the people of this village. Though, one moment. I did see a young fisherman not unlike you describe, near the shore. Seemed a kind enough lad, if a bit unawares, as if his mind was elsewhere.
This is a place quite restful to my kind.
Help! Someone help me!
This Valmira, Arisen. It pains me to say it. Take care, Arisen! Sea monsters prowl the shoreline.
That was a bad idea. Please. Herbs. I need herbs. That... Please. That... Please.
The animals of the field watch on your surroundings. They hold threats and treasures alike. The rocks here may hold ore. What else would you expect with my help? Careful! A goblin! Look, there's tracks. It seems there's more than monsters lives in this wood. I will protect you. Watch your footing, Master. This Valmira, Arisen. No pain to say it. Take
That,
care, Arisen.
please. Many thanks, Cuz. Might I ask what brings you so far afield? You came in pursuit of me? Forgive me, Cuz. I guess it's nothing new. What can I say? I seize upon some idea, or perhaps I should say the idea seizes me, and before I know it... Well, I suppose all is well enough now. I'll go back to the village with all speed. I shall endeavor to limit my future explorations to nearby the encampment.
I don't know. We'd best go after him.
A cloud of unease hangs o'er the land these days.
The roads are safer than the brush.
The cloud of unease.
Endeavor to be ever calm in battle. Bide your time, then strike.
Tis safest on the roads. Perhaps we'll find ore among the crags that litter this place.
The Duke would stand to commission some...
So dark.
My kind grows better able to serve.
Not, please.
The Duke would stand to commission some new roads.
Well sturdy, this place.
We are a vagabond people, born in a drifting world. We come from a rift. Within this tent sits a...
We can have your pick. Or will it be too... Or will it be... Have your...
Not your
Come on.
mixture. Well, Steph?
Not, please. I am eternally in your debt, Kaz. After my last trial, I thought to bring herbs of my own, but they were used all afore I took notice. Seems caution is first to go when inspiration strikes. Still, I count this journey a success, made more so by your fine company. Perhaps to the Witchwood next.
Not one like to survive in the wild.
As a consequence, the Grant's sea routes have been ill developed.
The
Cloud
Corps
of
uses
unease.
this place. Next is the Witchwood, is it? No doubt we'll find them in dire straits, as ever. This encampment serves as a fine bulwark against monsters. Nature is unbridled here. It is quite
Seems
pleasant
nice
to
enough. I hope you won't pass out in too many ditches in our absence. Care to find out where this path leads?
I am at your side.
Stay well.
I obey. Very well. Hold on. You'll now hit them stinging blindly! Arisen, I am at your side. There's no way we could have lost to that.
I've had quite enough of battle.
I'll go at once.
Keep watch for falling rocks as we walk the slopes, Master.
With so many twists, it's hard to see what lies ahead.
Get them,
This
boys!
scenery is quite a change. Armed roads!
Human foes may fight as fiercely as any monster press.
Counter after they strike!
Wait for an opening. I obey. Very well.
Hold nothing back!
They're left exposed after a grand strike.
They attack in quick succession!
You see the
Get them, boys!
wolves about.
I leave the weak foes to you.
Very well. They attack in quick
Get them,
succession.
boys!
I obey. Counter after they strike.
They're left exposed after a grand strike.
In lands where men fear to dwell, monsters always. I'm on my way. I obey.
My back.
He's his talent for passing out.
Yeah, please, cause. 1,000 apologies, cuz. Somehow, you always end up bearing my burden. I considered myself well equipped this time, truly. But my stores were heavy, the monster was quick of foot, and I lacked the everyday sense to avoid such a mess in the first place. In the future, I shall confine my explorations to the village proper. These wanderings of mine lead only to trouble. I'll straight away to home, and no delay. You have my word on this.
Marin will be happy to hear he's safe.
The forests of Southern Grancis are ever shrouded in this thick mist.
Leave it to me. Even he cannot be so reckless as to further put himself in harm's way. Let's tell Mary.
Oh, what are you doing? You came searching for me? Forgive me. I would never wish to worry you. But I had to come. A witch walks these woods, one who understands the language of the dragon. If I may find her, I will beg her aid in healing your wound. Will you accompany me? This fog bodes ill. I would walk easier with you at my side.
Through this river to reach the British colony. Greek must be done. How thick this forest.
And not just after her.
The wood is uncommon dense,
The villagers
almost
are
as if it means to
fear this
hide
place.
all away. I'll take that. Leave it to me.
It is a place rich
This
in
valley
valuable
of
resources.
Is it always so in
Watch
this
your
place?
back! I've got it!
It's as if the very air strains to block our craft.
It must be done.
I'm on my way. Very well. But stray a few steps, and you'll be well lost, even in the noontime sun. Few people are willing to take such risks, even for you. They're a slippery target.
I'm bound!
They're nimble. Watch your back. Insolence!
I grant you fire's blade!
Insolence! I obey. I'm on my way. Very well. Mind you aren't stricken with torpor. Wolves hunt in packs.
Agreed. It must be
I
done.
obey. I'm on my way.
What's that?
numbers, Arisen.
Did it!
It's been an age since the
I'm
witch
on my
last
way.
visited our
I
village.
obey.
In truth, I can't be
I'll go
certain
at
she
once.
lives here still. Yet even should we find her vanished,
This looks
we
interesting.
must keep faith. There must be aught here, some small clue.
Mind you aren't stricken with torpor! What's that? Yet, for all the danger, this pawn feels quite comfortable here.
There, that must be it. Come on, cuz.
The girl known as the witch is here.
Begging your pardon, but we seek the witch of these woods. Oh? A great and aged woman? Perhaps you might have seen her?
The witch? You seek grandmother?
Your grandmother? Yes. Where might we find her? I would ask her aid in a dire matter.
She is dead. She died, as all must.
Oh. What of you then? Know you aught of the dragon? Can you read the worm speak?
Gran told me. The faith knows. It cloaks the dragon, cloaks the truth. Those who search for truth outside the faith are branded heretic.
So your grandmother told you naught of the dragon, that the faith might leave you be?
Yes.
Then it seems we must turn to the faith if we are to learn more. You have our thanks. We'll leave you in peace to return to our village.
Let's have a look.
Hina's aims are fulfilled. She seems quite grateful, Arisen.
Hina's aims are fulfilled. She seems quite grateful, Arisen.
Might I know you? You seem familiar. Gran spoke of this, said not to speak with you, with people from beyond the wood. Herbs? Ah,
for brewing ale. Very well. Here, you are welcome to these. Others rarely come. When they do, they frighten me. I hid away. Herbs? Ah, for brewing ale. Very well. Here, you are welcome to these.
Treasure, perhaps?
What meaning do you suppose those stones
It is a
hold?
port crystal, Master.
So this is the Pawn Guild. Seems this is where the merchants live. It's quite open.
These days, a good weapon, a master works all. A master works all. A master works all, you can't go wrong. A master come again.
Also, some weapons can be
This
further
inn
enhanced
can serve
with
as
their
the
aid.
hub of our
Are
journey.
your travel preparations complete? This must be an alehouse.
I see you're hard at work on an errand, friend. Pray take all the time you need. Truly, man is a marvelous creature. Even in these dire times, desires abound. Where desperation might take hold, dreams instead arrive. As long as man yet dreams, this world will manage well enough. Mark my words. That makes folk in the trade of making dreams turn true the saviours of the world, eh? Folks like you and me. 'Tis work well worth doing. Oh, completed the
Many
request, have you?
person comes to
Wonderful,
drink here,
wonderful.
all bearing
Dear
different
friend,
tales.
the wages for your efforts. A pleasure, as always.
I've been drenched!
these last years. Grant, oh, have your pick. What will it be today? Have your pick. Come again soon.
The villagers will be joyed to see you home again.
Kina is safe. Thank the Maker. Pray, forgive her. If she acts the fool, 'tis only 'cause concern overwhelms her sense. She's like you in that. Always setting off without so much as a thought. Most like the fault of ill parenting, which makes the blame mine then, eh?
You humans certainly do make a lot of expressions. A delicious aroma.
Grand sorry.
I am pleased to see Valmiro about, and none the worse for wear, it would seem. He's a wandering spirit. I know it pains him to cause worry, but he can't manage otherwise. In any case, cousin, you have my thanks.
The more mad this world becomes, the more unreal it seems. I simply cannot fathom why the dragon would harass a people such as us.
A lovely chapel served by a dedicated priest.
How fares your wound? You seem better than before.
I fear I am remiss in introducing myself. I am called Osta.
You needn't trouble yourself any further on my behalf. The matter is settled.
dragon could walk most of the village across the rooftops. I wonder what's inside.
Hello.
The life of a
No one knows what tomorrow may bring.
Are your travel preparations complete? Seems a fair place to rest. A delicious aroma.
How's the day find you?
Much appreciated.
We've near arrived.
The life of a salesman surely has its own trials. Why not avail yourself of the inn to rest a while, Arisen?
How's the day find you? A traveller told me the monk. He spoke of a hall. What can I do you for? As you will. As you will. What can I do you for? Take care now. I wonder if that's where... Now there. What can I do you for? You seem tired, cousin. So be it.
So many beds. Seems a fair place to rest.
Hello, hello.
Remember to both buy and sell items regularly. Are you certain we ought to...
I'll wager the folk in the capital spend their days watching the sky for the worms coming, huh?
Oi, good fisher.
How fair.
Slowly but surely, the...
From day to night, this area feels completely different. A lovely chapel served by a dedicated priest, from what they say.
Perhaps the faith is not the greatest support in their lives. But newly arrived though I may be, I am a resident of this village. I must profess the glory and the blessings of the Maker to all who live here. And I promise I will do everything I can to make this happen. Perhaps the faith is but...
What I can help you with? I am both a servant of the faith and a scholar of man's faith at large.
Dried fish are a local staple.
I shall restore your help. Hold on. not avail yourself. Of the inn. Rest a while, Arisen.
Are your travel preparations complete?
How you fare?
Tis a port crystal, Master. This is a place quite restful to my kind. The life of a salesman surely has its own trials.
Hail, friend. Been some time. Trust you've been well? But come, if it was idle twittering you'd wanted, you'd have sought a prettier bird than this old crow. Crows bring tidings, most oft grim. Me, I bring you work. Still grim, I'm afraid. Well, salvation again, naturally. Now there's word they've a man inside the castle. If that be true, he'll have need to leave the castle eventually to meet with the others. All I ask is that you keep watch. If you see someone leaving the castle, shadow them. I only have need of your eyes. Follow them and see what business has them out. Skulking about is more my line than yours, I know. But pray, lay your chivalry aside this once. I'd do it myself, but there's aught has me away from Grand Soaring for a time. Nothing for it, I fear. Tell your findings to the innkeep. We have an arrangement. Tread carefully, friend. And quietly, what's more.
Take care, you aren't soaked in water! The city has amenities to suit every...
The mild weather year-round makes Francis well suited for human life.
Leave it to me, Master. No harm must come to our charge. Perhaps we'll find ore among the crags that litter this place.
We've near arrived!
Thank you so very, very much.
There's certainly no worry of an ambush out here.
washed up along the shoreline. Let's take a look. Grand Soren, the beating heart of all Grances.
This way leads on to the encampment. First, we must find our mark. To the castle. A place one can live without fear of monsters. Remember to both buy and sell items regularly. Ought we adjust our inventory?
These last years, Duke Edmund seen to repairing worn fortification. Grant, all in all, have your pick. Any you like. What will it be today? What will it be today? Have your pick. Come again soon.
Are your travel preparations complete? This must be an alehouse.
Playing the shadow is more simple than you might think. Keep watch over who comes and goes from the castle, and follow them what seems suspicious. Simple, aye? Those with aught to hide move about after nightfall. I would know. You'll learn the rest as you go, friend. Tell anything you learn to the innkeep. Playing the shadow is... You'll learn...
Hey, Cars. The life of a salesman surely has
this
its
dried
own
fish
trials.
keeps long.
You look well. Back again, are you, Minnow? Here for more tales of the dragon, are you?
Seems they trade in textiles, though I'm not
where shall we
certain
head?
they're open. From day to night, this area feels completely different.
What I can help you with?
Slowly but surely.
A lovely chapel served by a dedicated priest, from what they say.
suppose those stones hold?
Tis a port crystal. One can reach it from anywhere with the use of a magic item.
Anytime.
The Pawn Guild stands ahead. Tis a gathering place for my kind. Have you aught to sell?
Unwanted possessions and other refuse ultimately find their way here. I had hoped, perhaps, to find the book here, but 'twas a vain hope, it seems.
I'm on my way.
Agreed. It must be
I
done.
obey. The scrivener at the Black Cat here can duplicate objects.
Sure, but I'm sure you'll find them. I'm sure you'll find any time.
What's more, the proprietor can furnish forgeries of certain items. Precious things gone lost or missing have a way of turning up there.
Most of the doors are barbed tight, for fear of the dragon, perhaps.
Playing the shadow is...
Remember to save enough for lodging.
I see you're hard at work on an errand, friend. Truly, even in...
This must be an alehouse. Many's the person comes to drink here, all bearing different names. Tis your hometown, is it? The life of a salesman surely has its own trials. Why not avail yourself of the inn to rest a while, Elizabeth? purpose do you suppose those men's post? Serves.
A cloud of unease hangs over the land. With time yet? Finkel. With time yet? Come back whenever you...
Let's have a look.
Agreed. It must be
I'm
done.
on my way.
Hobgoblin, 'tis a formidable foe. Formidable foe. Seems there's a path.
Be wary. Trust no one. I shall take us to your side.
All that would target the arisen are mine.
Princess in oil!
It's far stronger than a common goblin. A chimera arisen. How does one face it?
Let's be rid of the servants first! Snake is gone!
I'll go along.
Brilliant, why this is my I grant you sacred radiance! I need your
This looks interesting. Gold. Hacks arisen.
Idle too long, and the sun may set on our errand. Be wary. Caution, Master. Massive beasts prowl this area.
Every beast has its weakness. Observe closely and learn to exploit it.
It is difficult to judge distance when facing foes across such open plains.
Tis far stronger than a common
Sacred prey once humbled!
Perhaps there's aught to be scavenged.
Mind your head, Master.
I shall restore
you
your
survive
health.
such a
Hold
fall.
on.
We've never arrived!
I'm certain a way forward will present itself. A hobgoblin arisen! Be wary!
This place cannot help but recall that fateful day in Cassinus. Soaked to the bone!
We might find aught of use here, Master. I suggest we search. If there's naught to see here, let's press on. Scout, animated by magic that would target the Arisen.
I try striking where it glows!
Those glowing amulets serve as its heart!
Those glowing discs are its weakness!
We're still a fair ways from the nearest settlement. I'll take that.
Idle too long, and the sun may set on our errand. Be wary. Watch your footing, Master.
Don't worry, I am here.
I have you now. view extends for leagues along the shore. What an incredible view.
The life of a salesman surely has its own trials.
How's the day find you? What can I do you for? As you will. As you will. What can I do you for? You sit. Take care now.
Your kindness humbles me.
Tis a port crystal, Master.
Tis a port crystal. One can reach it from anywhere with the use of a magic item.
It's hard to do aught alone.
The fewer still venture near it. Perhaps they fear it, and so shun it as they do the Pawn Legion.
You can summon pawns as necessity demands here at the Pawn Guild.
Not even the saltiest fishermen venture far from shore right here. The roads are safer than the brush, but still, we'd best stay wary. Endeavor to be ever calm in battle. Bide your time, then strike. 'Tis safest on the roads.
Perhaps we'll find ore among the crags that litter this place.
The Duke could stand to commission some new roads.
We are a vagabond people, born in a drifting world. We come from a rift.
Arisen, all that I have, I am willing to offer you. I only ask a small payment of rift crystals in return. I attempt to seek out rarities, so please take a look. Surely you'll find something of use.
Choose as you will, sir.
Choose as you will, sir. I am ever at your...
A rift. A strange power emanating. It's from within.
In this tent, it's a rift stone. The life of a salesman surely has...
Grand Sorin, eh? I worked the markets there before I came to this place.
Each day I stand watch and drink till I can't stand. Same as I always have. None of that's changed with the dragons coming.
How's the
Why
day
not avail
find you?
yourself of the inn to rest a while, Arisen?
Quite tidy, this room.
Hello.
Do you suppose this dried fish keeps long?
Join me for a drink?
How fares your wound?
Treating. Slowly but sure. Perhaps. And I...
Suppose I can help you with.
What meaning do you suppose those stones...
It is a port crystal. One can reach it from anywhere with the use of a
This
magic
is a
item.
place quite restful to mankind. You can summon pawns as necessity demands here at the Pawn Guild. find our mark. To the cap.
These last... Have your pick. What will it be today? What will it be? Have your pick. Come again.
Also, some weapons can be further enhanced with their aid. Aye, the inn offers a clean bed, but it deals in vocations and skills besides.
These last... Have your pick. What will it be today? What will it be to... Have your pick. Come on.
Now, where shall we head?
Among you has seen the dragon? Who saw it raise a village at the southern shore? I can tell you little at the moment, I'm afraid. No doubt you were filled with fear and awe, with trepidation, with despair. And why? Because mankind e'er fears that which it does not understand. We dread the
Ah, arisen, sir. I find myself in a situation most dire. I thought to sell some land I own, to raise capital, but I must first evict those who live upon it. This typically requires a rather involved procedure, but times are dire, and I wish the current residents gone with all haste. They'll not hear this proposal from me, but from the arisen. They are like to weigh it carefully. You are my best and final hope in this matter. Can I rely upon your aid? Ha ha! I wagered you'd agree, and I never lose a wager. They'll not hear this proposal from me, but please convince the residents that leaving quickly is in the best interests of all. Any rarities to sell? I'll pay you handsomely. Any rarities to sell? Right then.
Ah, 'tis our nature, aye. But is it right? Is our only choice truly to bow down in submission to the awesome threat before us? No. I say that our war against the unknown must begin with knowledge.
Hello. Hello.
Salomed was a scholar, the leader of a council of sorcerers. He was a genius, a luminary, until the day he went mad. He put the fruit of the council's research to the flame and disappeared. Geniuses are so oft-touched with madness. But enough of him. I care only about the tome he kept with him in his research. I would make it mine, sir. Even if it means sifting through the muck to find it.
You can talk to me later. Here we can rest, manage...
Thornhill's tenants are somewhere within Grams.
These
Just
last
won't have
years,
left the capital.
have your pick. What will it be? What will it be today? Have your pick. What will it be? Understood?
Sir, you have need of me? Bornival would have us quit his land? Oh, fie, but this is sudden. Had he even a whit of the Maker's decency, he'd give fair warning afore such a request. I beg of you, sir, grant me a little time to consider what you say. I would strive to have an answer for you shortly.
Let's speak with Pip. This Jasper fellow.
What? Who Our landlord would drive us from our home? Forget it. I won't go. I don't care how wealthy he is. He can't simply toss us out. I'll never leave. Ever. Not in 1,000 years.
Stunning structures, are they not? Homes to knights and chamberlains, most like. We'd like to find Pip in the craftsman's quarter.
I suppose the merchants have need of open space to ply their trades. Must be somewhere nearby. Feed for livestock, no doubt.
No, my mind is made up. Now stop chasing me, just leave me be.
Perhaps the boy is shy. Let's speak with him again. So quiet.
We don't deal in the like of grimoires here. We're in honest business. Those magic tomes are oft forgeries, else stolen property. Oi, there's a notion. Why not ask a thief? They're more like to have it than honest folk like me, I'll warrant you. Take all the time you like. Take all the... Do come again.
The life of a salesman surely has its own trials. Give us the slip. We must seize young Pitt as one would a foe.
You don't give up, do you? And I was taught that Arisen were friends of the weak. Oh, what does it matter? Even I can, and any who cross fordable will find work hard to come by. And Father isn't like to stand against one so powerful. What choice do we have? Well, so be it. I dare say I won't miss that pigsty of a home besides. Now, if there's nothing else, pray leave me be.
Now we need only convince Sarah. This must be an nail house.
Many's the person who comes to drink here. All
Have your pick. What will it be? Understood.
Sarah's like to have gathered her thoughts by now. Here we can rest, manage inventory and skills, and so on. The capital is home to a pawn guild where my kind gathers. The inn seats offer a place for my kind to speak and receive guidance. I'd imagine one would never tire of this place.
Hello.
You aren't soaked in water!
You're different. You have the Maker's patience, sir, and I thank you for it. I've made up my mind. Though it twists my heart to breaking, we are in no place to defy Fornival's will. I am my husband's wife in all things. Pray, tell him I will follow whatever path he chooses.
Sarah and Pip have been persuaded. It is time to see Jasper.
What of the eviction dealings, sir? Any rarities to sell? Right then.
Hello, hello.
Well met, sir.
Come from Cassidus, are you, my child?
Is there aught I may assist you in?
All men know the dragon to be a dread bane upon this world.
Have your pick. What will it? Understood.
I've lost my father. Where could he have got off to?
further enhanced with their aid.
We'll find Jasper giving speeches in the capital streets.
Unwanted possession. I had...
Is there aught I may assist? Is there aught I may assist you?
What of the eviction dealings, sir? Any rarities to sell? Right.
What is it? I shall thank you not to approach me so brazenly. 'Tis a wide gulf of class stands between us. You would do well to remember that.
Hold! None may enter the castle without permission.
The dragon approaches, his voice like the wind. I see him, I hear him, he comes! His mouth holds the fire, and his eyes keep the smoke, while his wings beat like terrible drums!
Many flip by the Maker. It'll take more than one scale.
Ale.
My kind grows better able to serve the more we learn.
Playing the shadow. You'll...
You
Begging your pardon.
How did the day find you?
Have your pick. What will it be today? Understood.
Are your travel preparations complete?
Have your... What will it be? Understood. These last years, Duke Edmund seemed to... Have your pick. What will it be today? What will it be today? Have your pick. Come again.
Tis not the last we'll call upon this inn, I'll warrant.
support crystal. What meaning do you suppose those... Anywhere with the use of a magic item. The life of a salesman surely has its own trials.
How's the day
Why
find
not
you?
avail yourself of the inn to rest a while, Arisen? Which way should we go, Arisen? I hear running. Keep the lantern dry! Take care, you aren't soaked in water!
Gold or blood? What's it to be?
Bandits arisen.
There's no way we could have lost it all.
I have nightmares from that one.
What's that?
Crags cast shadows fit to hide all manner of
Wolves
evil.
hunt in packs.
Stay ready.
This should change the stakes. Then watch your back. Any that would target the Arisen are mine. You'll now hit them swinging blindly. As oft as peddlers. Watch your back. Fireworks well.
I have nightmares from that one. Keep watch for falling rocks as we walk the streets. With so many twists, it's hard to see what lies ahead.
Bandits arisen.
This scenery is quite a change.
Human foes may fight as fiercely as
I
enemies.
need
After this comes the fun part. Ram strike! Counter after this.
Hold nothing back!
You've my support. Boys are the most troublesome of them.
fresh meat.
Armed bandits arisen.
Held nothing back!
What a splendid woodland, and so rich in resources.
Nothing back! Why have you come here?
Please, don't overdo it. They attack in quick succession. What else would you expect with my help? Strength it. Numbers arisen. Tis a port crystal, Master.
It's a port crystal. One can reach it from anywhere with the use of a magic item.
This is a place quite restful to my kind.
Seems this is where the merchants live. It's quite open.
Armorers trade.
I am my husband's.
What could have arisen?
I'd imagine one would never tire of this place. I'll heal your wounds. Jasper won't have left the capital.
Is there aught I may assist?
Here we can rest, manage inventory and skills, and so on.
Hello, hello.
Is there aught I may assist?
What of the...
Any rarity, right there.
Ever a pleasure. Yes, how may I aid you, sir? Aye, we pay tariff on Fauniful's land. Oh, wants us gone, does he? I wager it's not so simple a proposition as all that. I know Fauniful's the law on his side, but I'm loath to simply up and go at his command. Beg pardon, sir. I'd not known my wife and child consented. Well then, if my family has no objections, yet one problem remains. Without funding, we've no way to secure new lodging, nor to live. Might you aid us, sir? I know it madness to ask such of the arisen, yet I've nowhere else to turn. That it comes to this shames me beyond. As my family consents and expenses are covered, I've no cause to gainsay the decision. Fie on Fauniful for this. Someday he'll face the Maker and be made to stand for a host of ills. He can purchase the land we trod, but I'll be hung and damned before I give him favor.
Let's hasten back to Fauniful.
These last years, Duke Edmund's seen to repairing worn fortifications and increasing the number of eyes out on watch. Grand Soren's not the largest of cities, sure, but its walls are well strong enough to keep the beasties out. All in all, have your pick. What will it be today? What will it be? Have your pick. Come on.
What news, Arisen? They agreed to leave. Wonderful. Requesting your aid was indeed the proper course. Now, the land may be sold without delay. You have done me a great service this day. I pray that this is but the beginning of a long and prosperous partnership between you and I.
Any rarities to sell? Right then.
The scrivener at the Black Cat here can duplicate objects in your possession. Precious things gone lost or missing have a way of turning up there. Certainly a queer request for an arisen, yet it is completed nonetheless. Certainly a queer request for an arisen, yet it is completed nonetheless. Certainly a queer request for an arisen, yet it is completed nonetheless.